La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Na 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 na. Oh, how's this audio sound? I don't know how it sounds. I feel very mid. How about now? I think it might be better now. I never know what to set my audio at. Should be good though. I got tea. Check it out, tea. This is my mug. My big metal mug. I got my cat's here. And you know what else I got coming? I got a shipping notice. And based on the timing, hello Caboose. Based on the timing, I suspect it might be my Bay birthday merch. Specifically the 1 liter mug I ordered. 1 liter coffee mug, which I will use for tea. Hello Caboose. Caboose is all here. He's all like, please pay attention to me. I require assistance. I'm soft. So we're building this. I don't know where my tools are. My little toolkit, Enjoy Your Plamo Life, is missing. I think it might be at the last place I used it, which is not here. You can see my keyboard. Also, new camera setup. There's no tripod legs. Look, I can sweep my arm back and forth. There's no tripod. See, the tripod used to sit on my desk, block a bunch of it. And it used to also cover parts of my monitor. And it was a huge pain in the ass. And now it's suspended above me with a different setup. So we'll see how this goes. The nice thing is I don't have to pull down my entire camera, overhead camera setup when I want to stream games. Which means, pretend this is the dice tray. We can do the dice rolling stream now. Or we can do the stream where we do the dice being rolled on the Vampire Survivors. But we're going to be working on this today. There's going to be a little paint done on it. That's the plan. So I think we'll mask. There's not a lot of parts in this kit. Oh yeah, for tools though, I have to use this multi-bit set that I have. I hope one of these Phillips works. We'll see. I got clippers. My clippers are not missing, thankfully. So we'll use the good clippers. We might need the wheel installer. And we're gonna need the pen. Also, we're gonna try out, this is the first build on the midweek cutting board, so we'll see how that works. And I might stick the torque tune motor in there. That's gonna be a bit spicy, so I don't know. I can always take it out after, I guess. Oh, and I have in my pocket here the good batteries. Yeah. So we'll put those up there too. So, what I plan on doing is using this can of Grace here to do the, yeah, here we go. You can see this. The bottom part, this whole bottom part. So we gotta tape all this off, and then we'll spray it. And then after we spray it, we'll get construction. We'll start working on building the car. And then, there's not a lot of parts in this thing. There's less parts in this than there is, although I have no tweezers now that I realize it. And tweezers are kind of essential for getting stickers on nice. I may have to resort to doing it the old-fashioned way. Okay, let's wiggle forward here a bit. So we also have to paint these. I'm gonna grab some black paint and we'll paint those by hand. And the back tire is already black. So there's a bunch of stuff that's already done. So let's start up with the body. Let's get the body. Oh, I just realized my X-Acto knife is missing too. Wait, losing my toolkit was a mistake. But I got faith. I have faith we can do this. Da 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 da. It's mostly straight lines, so it shouldn't be too hard. At least that's my theory on the situation. Whether that's practical is anybody's guess. Man, that's I didn't realize how. This is why I built my toolkit. It has all the things I need in it for building mini 4-wheel drive and RC cars, apparently. Speaking of RC cars, the Super Avante is going to be built soon. I think we're approaching launch off for that project because not only do I have everything I pretty much want to buy for it, I also have a screwdriver sets coming today because it has a lot of torque sets and nut drivers. So when that comes, I might show that on stream. We will see. I mean, I'm getting a pretty clean line. It's not bad. I think if I was doing something more finer detailed, it would go a lot worse. Come on. Although I am worried about getting the stickers on. That does have me concerned. I have to make a phone call later and say, hey, I didn't leave my tools there, did I? And I'm going to be told yes, and I'm going to be like, oh, that makes me sad. Da, 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 da. There we go. Look at that. Nice and clean. Don't want to dilly-dally on this one I usually dilly-dally on my builds. Not this time. Gonna try to stay focused. I think I'm going to work on more streaming stuff. So, well, I'm happy with my new builds, my new logos. So the logo above me is CMYK, so it should print out as it looks. Although I still want to change that one triangle to a gradient. So I might do that. I also have the issue of I was distracted when I was doing it on stream because I was doing it on stream. But what I wanted to do was make the games logo and the build logo and the art logo have like little icons on them of what's happening. So like a pair of clippers on the build and like a paintbrush and palette on the art, and on the games like a game controller or something. But I forgot to do that. And if I can make them nice enough, I might like incorporate them into the main midweek channel logo. So like the midweek channel logo will have all three, and then each individual logo will have just the thing for that logo. That's a thought. Also, there's more model work to be done. I was thinking how this model I'm using right now is kind of like, it's not really a 2.0 version of the model. It's kind of like a 1.5. It's like an upgrade over the original, but like it's doomed. it's going to be replaced. And you're thinking maybe, well, why did you bother use this one? Why not just keep using the old one while you worked on the new model? And the answer to that is, once I could see an improvement to the model, I could see all the shortcomings in the old model, and I'm like, oh no, I hate it. I don't hate it. There's nostalgia. Because I've been doing this for almost a year, right? But I just think like it can look so much cleaner and better like this. Should be using full-size piece of tape here. So I'm like, I kind of not want to use that one anymore. And that's why this one ended up being tweaked to be a little less gremlin looking and more like, this is like a high resolution version of the model I've been using. With some features that are incorporated in the thing. Like I've already modified the zipper so it looks a little bit better with my extremely limited art skills. And I'm honestly working on retexturing the whole hoodie like completely. But it's going poorly. So I don't know how that's going to work. But I'm plugging along. And I still have the goal of if I can make the 3D model. But I learned I can put the 3D model into Unity, or not Unity. I can already do that. Put it into Blender. And if I can put the model into Blender, well, that opens up so much more possibilities. Like the possibility of getting stuff added to the model, and also changing proportions in ways you can't change in VRoid for some reason. Because there are some changes I want to make that I can't make in VRoid. And that will be doable in Blender, in theory, but I don't know how to use Blender, so. That's the running theme for this. I don't know how to do any of these things. But then I didn't know how to make any stream assets, and I made all these. I made my logo, I made my background for my stream. I made... Although it really helps that I had like a really strong theme I kind of fell in love with right away. This like retro theme with all the bright colors and stuff. I think that really helped me because it's a simple theme, but also it's a very loud theme. So it's easy to get done. I missed a couple sections on the curve. I'm not happy with, there we go. Look at that. So everything below the line is going to be gray. Because this kit looks pretty good. If you look at the box here, it looks pretty good when you just paint it like... When you don't paint it, when you just get the stickers on. It's a pretty clean build. And I think that with these upgrades, this one upgrade of paint, we can get a really nice, clean looking model here. That is too low. That's the one problem with these big pieces, is getting them on. So they're not too low, but not too high, because then you just have to go over them like a million times. But yeah, I'm probably going to start the Super Avante somewhat soon. Like I said, I have pretty much all the parts for it that I wanted. Like, there's still more parts to get, like the steering. I can get the steering. But the nice thing is, the steering is kind of like on top of everything for the most part. So if I want to upgrade the steering later, I could. But also, I kind of want the steering to be plastic because the steering is not going to be very... Making the steering metal doesn't make it work better. And if anything breaks, I'd rather like a linkage in the steering brake than like the chassis or the servo brake. Because replacing a piece of the plastic steering would be cheaper than anything else. So, there's that. I wonder if I should tape around and just do those bars on top gray. That is way too low. What am I doing? You never realize how many tools you use in your toolkit until you don't have it. And then you're like, oh, I could use my X-Acto knife, which is in there. If I didn't have any clippers, I definitely probably wouldn't be doing this stream. I'd be doing something else. Maybe I would have been building the Lego. That sweet, sweet Lego from 1994, I think that set is. I've purchased a few Ice Planet sets. So that's cool. One thing I haven't worked out is a better place to put my camera. Not this camera. The camera that's right in front of us here. Because it kind of has to be where I put it, because I moved it down in front of my monitor, blocking part of my monitor initially, because where the overhead camera would block it. But then I quickly discovered through later streams that if I'm looking down the whole time at the work area, it doesn't actually work that good. If I had iPhone tracking, I could just stick the iPhone like right here under the monitor. It's like, why don't you put the camera down there? It's because when I'm holding objects here in the front of the camera, it blocks the camera. This is up too high for me to like block it. So I don't tend to block it when it's up high. Oh, this back end is all weird. It goes down. Interesting. But there is a line here. If you look, there is a line. So we could just follow that line and just spray that anyways. I wouldn't be opposed to that. Just clean that up there. That is too long. So far, I don't notice the extra height that the cutting board adds to the desk. I also like it because, hey, as I've established, I have a glass desk, and in having like a cutting surface that's a bit thicker makes me feel a bit more secure. I guess I can use the clippers. They have a fine point. I have to get that part up. There we go. Okay, now it's just a matter of taping it. And then we'll spray it. And then we'll go on to construction with breaks in the construction to do more coats. I guess it doesn't really matter if I get any spray inside the body. But if you're not careful, anything that goes inside the body might double back through a gap onto the surface. Like if it... Yeah, if you see here where the mirror is, like if it was a gap there, it could double back around the mirror. But we are almost done the taping. I could also not... see, one of the things about why to tape this is you can like get the tape underneath it. Do you know what I could do? Is I could spray them gray. Right. And then hand paint them after. Because then they'll be primed. The paint should stick better. So maybe we'll try to do that. This is a mangled piece of tape. And then I don't have to tape them again later. Because you can slide the tape underneath here. Like that, look at that. And then pull it tight against that, and then straight down. See that? And it has the added benefit of when I manually paint it, it'll be primed, so the black will go on better. And I don't have to worry about being careful when hand painting it, because only what I want to get painted is going to be visible. So that would be a bonus. What? Ba-ba-ba-ba. Look at this. The masking takes forever. You think, oh, I'll just mask it and it'll be quick. It never is. Masking is always slow. Especially if you want it done right and you want your thing to look good. Masking always takes a while. But a good masking job can be all the difference between a beautiful looking model and a scuff looking model. Everyone would be like, why does your truck look so bad? It's like, well, I didn't mask it very well. You have no one to blame but yourself. I think we're trying to be real careful with the The one problem is this is a really skinny gap. Oh, all right. Let's relax my arms here. What? Okay, we got it. Beautiful. Yeah, this is the right call. It's gonna make painting them black easier. They're already primed. There we go. This song sounds like something from Near a Tomato. Near Automata. Another game on my list of games I didn't finish. I've been watching a lot of Elden Ring. Does look interesting. Part of me wants to jump in, but another part of me is like, no. No, I don't. I am too busy. I got stuff to do. Plus, I feel that would join the list of games that I've not finished streaming. All right, there we go. So that's pretty much everything we want covered. We'll spray it gray. And then what we'll do is we will let it dry good. And then hit it with more gray. And then while I'm going to spray this, I'll go grab the paint. And then I'll come back and we will begin construction of the body. So I'll be right back. Right back. I forgot the spray paint. So that took longer than expected, because it turns out none of the models I'm painting, neither my Imperial Knights or my Stormcast Eternals, are using any black paint right now. So I had to go get an open black, because I couldn't find an opened one. It's funny, Games Workshop paint sucked so bad, they ended up going to P3, and then Games Workshop paints got good again, so then I started going back there. But I still have some P3. And P3 is good stuff, though. If you want to get P3, I think it's pretty good. That said, the new metallics from Games Workshop are better than the P3 ones, I think, personally. All right, so you can see here, it's like, oh, it says paint this black, I guess. White, orange, and semi-gloss black. So it wants black here, possibly black around the mirrors, black in this area here, black and black and black. So we can do that by hand, so it's all good. But we gotta get started on this stuff. Na 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 na. I want to cut out the tires now too. I love how, like, just robust these tires look. And they got like good grip. They just feel so satisfying. They're pretty great. Bum, 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 bum. All right. Now, what's parts from here too? Dun 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 dun. Dun dun dun. I thought I didn't have the. So here's another one of those standard motors. You can feel the magnets in here. Like, this just rotates with no resistance. But then this one, you're going to feel the rotation. Yeah, there's like parts stuck to it. And they don't stick to this at all. Look, see? And then this one, it sticks through the packaging. That just shows you how much more power is in this. Okay, and what's this big one? That was bad. Thankfully, this bag was sealed. And the drive shaft is... It's somewhere down here. Oh no. Fun fact, I haven't found that screw from my computer. This is like the Exia all over again. Fun fact, I found... Oh, there it is. No, that's not it. I found the missing piece to the Exia, unbelievably. It's not here. It's not here. I've like removed everything from this area. Oh, I found it. I found it. It's all good. It is all gravy, yeah. Disaster reverted. Hello, here it is. Oh. Yeah, the Exia. My first ever build stream. I was building the Exia here. I've since built the Moon Gundam, which is far more complex. And I was clipping one of the red pieces, and it flew off that direction. But I found it that direction. I threw it in the box right here. You can see it's that red piece in there. So it fell below. So I have a complete Exia again. So we could maybe do a part 2 and finish up the Exia. That's a plan. That's a plan for the future. All right, back to what we were doing. We need all of the parts here. So we need D4 and D4. That's these parts. That is interesting. Like, look at how these are attached. So I feel like I gotta be careful to make sure I cut off the teeth. Or maybe these are like extra on the teeth? Oh, I see. Look at this. They kind of hang off the bottom. So you don't got to worry about damaging them when you clip them off. I mean, some level of caution is still recommended, I believe. I guess I could just cut them level. Because they're in line with the teeth. Let's roll these together and see how they feel. They feel fine. Alright, so these are symmetrical. So they drop way down inside there. This is where tweezers would be nice. If we shake it enough, it'll get in there. It's like gotcha. Aha, let's say I got it. Okay, we got that one more logically. Okay, let's put the drive shafts in this. The one thing I like are these little grooves I have around the edge that I can stick stuff in. Alright, so we need the worm gears and then the big gear. So cut that out. And then the worm gear. So this is an interesting little setup. These worm gears are what power the wheels. But if you look, they're spring mounted, right? Which means if the wheel gets stuck and it doesn't turn, the worm will push the spring and that'll put more force on the wheel to make it turn. But also, if it just still won't turn, it'll just start slipping off the end of the gear and not like seize up the motor or anything. You could lock up all the wheels and it'll probably just start clicking, going click, 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 and it shouldn't wreck the motor. So that's why I'm a little more confident now in putting a big motor in here than I was before. We're not going to use that grease. We're using the grease pen up here. All right, so it wants the shaft on the shaft. But it doesn't really say how far. Oh, it's smooth. Oh, it specifically says remove flash. We got to make sure all the flash is removed. Oh, I see, because where it's down in there, it actually will, the flash will interfere. Okay, this is why I wish I had my knife, but I think through the power of the God hand, we'll be okay. Well, if I just had regular clippers, it might be a problem. Okay. All flashes removed. Back in there. Flash is removed. Back in there. Ooh, first try. Then it wants us to remove the flash from these worm gears. Flash. And flash. There we go. Oh, gotta be careful. Okay. Now let's make our sandwich. We have a gear. Note orientation. So which is the front of the drive? Definitely this way. So this. It's been a while. Maybe we'll do another a spray. Okay, we'll do another spray. I'll be right back. See, this is more efficient than doing the whole... Oh, wait. I think somebody showed up the door. I literally must have walked in the door right when Amazon was showing up, because I didn't see him out there when I was spraying, and then as soon as I sat down, they showed up. Anyways, this is more efficient than spraying and waiting for it to dry and like playing Vampire Survivors. We can build. All right, so we'll put on a washer, and then these springs. So these are very strong springs. Well, these are very strong springs. And then a worm gear. So it's swept this way. If I rotate it, it's still okay. So it goes the same way either way. And then this. And then this. Okay, this is a lot of spring. And then this side doesn't even have a washer. It's like this, this, and then the washer. And then this drops in here, but it sits in here. Yeah, it sits in there. So that goes like that, and this goes on this side. Ah. Okay, we lost our washer. Oh, da 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 da. And I don't think these are in the right place. Because they can move right out of the path of the thing. Oh, hey, these little parts clip in. Hold it down. Okay, so there's still more parts to go in. Where'd my washer go? Did I lose my washer? There's my washer. Alright, so we have to somehow get this out. Man, I miss my tweezers. Okay, drop it back in. Alright, so there's a piece that goes here and a piece that goes here. And that holds... And they're both A6, so they're both the same. And that holds everything in line. We're doing this. Maybe wondering if you want tools. Maybe you should open your Amazon packages. Aren't there tools in there? There is, but they're the wrong type of tools. No orientation. Okay, so it's the flat side here, which makes sense. All right, done. It's rotating. Oh, man. Let's grab this Amazon packages here. Tear here to open. Ooh. These are pretty heavy. Oh, they're broken. They're literally broken. They arrived literally broken. Look at this. Great. Oh, Amazon. Amazon, Amazon, Amazon. What about the other ones? The ones that arrived broken? These ones look fine. Well, I guess I'll contact Amazon after the stream. Oh. So that's done, that's done. Now these have to go in. Well, they go in from the back like this. I had some Amazon reviews that these weren't necessarily the strongest tools. And I guess someone just broke them and sent them back. I wish I had a tool I could use. See, I don't want to use my my clippers as a prying tool. What is this springy thing? Why is this bendy? I mean, I know why it's bendy, so you can screw in things at an angle. Hi, Caboose. Caboose is here and he is happy. He's a happy cat. Alright, so that's done, except for the lubing of things. We should do that. Da, da, da. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I'm guessing the last gear, this one, this big, is the one that goes on the motor. All right, on to the next page. I think what we'll do, oh, and it wants us to do the motor. So I think before we do the motor though, we'll go spray another coat of paint. Alright, can we get this off without damaging it again? Not really. Do not modify motor, as it may cause serious injury. Caboose so wants the attention. He's like, please, I require pettings. I guess you just push it all the way down. And then it sits under this 4-wheel drive. Look at that logo. That's so cool. So this just really sits just loose like this, eh? It's held in place by... Oh, does this have a longer shaft? Oh no, it's just not all the way down. I thought for a second it might have a longer shaft. Look at that. More motor than you're supposed to have. It's fine. What's the worst that could happen? Rotating to get on the loop. Rotating. Loop. I mean, it's set up for not speed, for torque. And if you put a torque 2 motor on there, it's just going to be that much more torquey, right? All right, so this piece goes in the back. How does this go? It goes like this. Does it go around? I think it goes around that part. It goes around that little post shaped like it. Oh, you go in from the bottom. Off, on. Off. We're pretty much done now. That's the battery holder. So we'll cut that out. B3 used for circuit running. What? What is 4 for? A4 and A3. A3 is not used. We do use this part. We'll put those extra parts in the container. Oh, here's B3. Oh, this is soft. Okay, this goes on the front post. Like that. Okay, I think we're done. Now it's just a matter of building the wheels and finishing up the spray painting, and then applying the stickers and the paint. So we are nearly done. We are just merely but a hop, skip, and or a jump away. Wah 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 wah. Wah 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 wah. I think it might be wider, but we'll try. What I like about this is how straight I'll get the wheels on. And how I can really control the tightness. These are hollow? No, they're solid. Look at that wheel. It's so, like, chunky. It's pretty great. Bow, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. These are some quality wheels. It's amazing how much skinnier this is than the standard mini four-wheel drive chassis. But is it that much longer? After we get this tire on, I'll go give another spray, see how close we are to getting done. Okay. I think that's just how far it goes. Oh, you can't force the wheels. That moves the spring. But you can rotate the motor and it moves the springs. And it moves slow. It's got all the torque. I don't think it's going to go very fast, which is the point. But I think the motor upgrade is going to be actually wise. Let's go check that the body. It is done! Look at that gray. It doesn't look too special now, but once I get the tape off, it's gonna look sharp. I think there's only so much gap in these wheels. I don't think you can over tighten the wheels. And they definitely start out skinnier. Like when they're just on the tips like this, on regular mini four-wheel drive, you cannot tighten it. Dun 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 dun. It's certainly looking heavy duty, doesn't it? Big resistance. And it springs back a little bit, so that's as far as she goes. And you can't make it roll. Or it makes a clicking sound. But if you rotate this, it'll slowly move forward. Slowly. All right, so let's put this over here. And then this goes like this. Ah! It's not supposed to go yet. Oh, it's got speed. I mean, not speed, but like it'll go. I think that was the right choice of motor. It seems to have some like not crazy get up and go, but it wants to drive. So that's fun. That makes me happy. Now let's peel off. Let's shake up the paint a bit. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Let's get all this tape peeled off. Da da da. I mean, it's making the green turn gray. Oh, it's really hard to see in my lighting setup, but there is a difference. Maybe once we get more off, it'll be more obvious. Yeah, you can see it there. See that? Removing the masking when you discover if all your hard work was for naught. Da, 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 da. It seems to be good. Oh, I was supposed to paint these black before I took all the tape off. I was just too excited. C'est la vie. Oh man, Matt, I wish I had an X-Acto knife for tweezers. Because these parts are stuck. Oh, got that one off. Wow. Perfect. So we're not gonna need this anymore, so we'll put away that. So now we do the professional thing, where you just paint out of the pot. Who uses palettes? Not me. I've painted like this for years. It's because I'm lazy. Oh, I don't think this black would go on this nicely if it wasn't primed. Dun, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. So I guess this delays the start of the Super Avante project. Unless I want to get my tool set locally at the hobby store, which I could. I mean, I got the nut drivers. It's funny, I read on a couple of the reviews were like, the two smaller sizes snap off easily. And I'm like, I'll be gentle. And then they arrive and they're already snapped off. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, can you just return anything to Amazon? Can you just go like, yeah, I would like to return this item, give me my money back. And it's like, what's wrong with it? It's like, it's fine, just don't want it. And then they're like, yeah, we were told it was fine, so just send her back out. And I'm like, what? I don't know if you noticed, but I don't feel super great right now. Try something here. Let's see if that helps. I don't know if it will. I have to lie down. Bump, 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 bump. That's done. We'll technically have to do one here and the mirrors. So if you connect your wrists like this, it makes for a more stable platform for painting. You just connect your two hands at a point. It makes a huge difference. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. I'm thinking that cereal wasn't the best thing for breakfast. I'm dying. I was literally feeling fine until the second I started the stream. And then all went downhill from there. Now here's a problem. When I hold it up here, I do block the camera. Which is like my natural painting. So maybe if I'm gonna do a painting stream, I'm gonna leave the camera up high. I could move the camera. It's got telescoping abilities on the thing I put it on. So it's a loose bar that I can rotate freely. So even though it's right up to my camera, it doesn't get in the way. Well, this seems to work for tracking purposes. Bow, 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 bow. All right. There we go. Okay, that's the super finicky part, I think. But we'll see how well it goes when I try to paint these parts, because they're not primed. See if they're any different. Yeah, it does go on differently. I want to see if I can maintain that ribbed texture there. It actually looks better in person than it does on the camera. Weird. Okay, what else did I want black? I wanted this whole bumper section black, which we're not going to do. And I wanted the mirrors black, which I guess we'll do. Okay, leave them white. Nah, screw it. We'll leave them white. I'm going to go wash my brush. I've had enough of this painting. Brush washing. Reject paint. Wash brush. Now, it's for that sticker game. Do I really not have any tweezers in here? Like, there's not like even like one shoddy pair that not a tweezer in the joint. Oh, this rotates freely. So let's leave that off. Oh, we need to clip that off. If I clip, I mean, we're just going to break it off. That's what... See, this is why you don't throw things away. I was like, what are these two silver soft things for? They're to hold the windows in. Of course. Actually, let's finish the rest of this model with the camera up high and see if it works good. If it does, that'll make my life easier. All right, does this go around this way or this way? I guess there's more surface here if we go this way. Oops. Get in there, you. Oh, it sticks in there good. Oh, and there's some demands for some orange for like that light, which we will not be doing right now. Maybe we'll come back to it because I want to put a clear coat on it, which makes me glad I put these things on there because then these can come off later. I can't get this one on. Urgh. It's a little loose, but it's good. Look at that. It's gonna look great once it's got the stickers on there. Believe you me. So now we can stick that on there. Make sure it's nice and leveled. Look at that. That is the cat's proverbial meow. Okay, so this one goes on this side. The same thing on the other side. Look at that two-tone gray really really does it. Come on, stay on there, please. You're gonna look like the bestest car if you can just keep your stickers attached. Oh, it's even got a crease in it, so it should sit nicely. These tiny ones are gonna go in these tiny holes. Ha! Oh, we'll use this. Wow. Bum, bum, bum. These are the mirrors. This is the license plate. I might go back and do the mirrors gray, so I won't stick the stickers on for the Oh, do these multicolored bits go there? Okay, so those go in the back. I don't think I need that anymore. Oh, look at that. There it is. It looking sharp. Okay, let's put that in the box. This in the box. This in the box here. Ta-da! Yeah, I couldn't put those back any farther because they interact with the curve. And this is put on the front first. The back just clips on. Whoops. There we go. Look at that. It's cute. It goes zoom. Look at that. Take it off-road. That's what I'm going to do later. But yeah, that's it. This has been an interesting stream. We've had betrayals by Amazon and a cool little vehicle built. So that was fun times. That's it, though. So I thank you all for watching. And I bid you all a fond farewell.